Spitteratry, wardrobe. They done finally came to their senses and put a yellow nigga in charge. This week we're reviewing Eminem's MMLP2. First album in 3 years. Might be his last album. So we're gonna go ahead and get right into it. We're gonna start with my man Child.
I gave the album a 2. I'm not really an Eminem fan like that. I was, you know, Marshall Mathers was a dope LP, that's a classic. So for him to name it MM2, you know what I'm saying, you expecting more of the same type of material, and it's nothing like that. It was hard for me to even find 3 songs that stood out. There's 3 songs I thought that was dope was Bad Guy, Rap God, of course, you probably already heard that already, and Rhyme and Reason. Besides that, it was mostly the same thing over and over again, like however many songs are the same thing. You just get tired of hearing it. I had to force myself to listen to the whole thing. It just, it didn't, you know what I'm saying? It just wasn't good to me, you know what I'm saying? I don't feel like hearing some super rich white dude talk about being depressed and, you know what I'm saying, down for, you know, a whole hour. Nigga, you done sold like 30 million records. What you mad about? You know what I'm saying? I ain't trying to hear that no more. So I thought he was gonna progress at this point in his career and have something different to say, but it's just mostly the same stuff, still the same slurs and shock rap and super stuff that was doing 15 years ago. I don't need to hear that now. That's it. That's all I got to say.
Alright, I listened to the album, and quite surprisingly, I like the album. It's probably my 3rd Eminem album that I've listened to. From before, you know, I just wasn't with the sadistic type of stuff that he was always talking about, and it always threw me off, so I kind of stayed away from Eminem for a while. But this album, man, he kind of shocked me with this one. So my 3 strongest cuts I gave The Bad Guy, Evil Twin, and Rap God. I thought the production was on point. The subject matter, you know, he's got that crude humor, just, you know, a little bit sadistic type stuff, but you know, you kind of open up a can of worms with the whole thing, the press, and yeah, you sold 30 million records and stuff, but you know, aside from all that, I gave him my honest opinion, an unbiased opinion. I gave it a 4. So
4?
That's where I stand at.
For that.
I was quite surprised with this album. I kind of.
Like everybody say Evil Twin, people be saying Evil Twin. I could barely even make it to Evil Twin. That's like the last song on the album.
To me, that was like the dopest cut on the album. Right there.
By that time, though, I couldn't even listen to nothing else, though. I didn't even want to hear it. I
listened to the deluxe version, so like I listened to about damn near 20 songs.
But for me, I give it a 3.5. So I'm along the same lines with you. First time I listened to it, I was disappointed. But then I sat back, I listened to it again.
And you was not disappointed.
Not expecting anything. And my thing is, how can you be disappointed with him with his fucking lyrics? I mean, the lyrics itself pushes this album up. And then, granted, this album wasn't for me. Probably ain't for none of us sitting here. It's for his hardcore fans. And listening to it, Eminem fans will probably love this fucking album. And it's for casual hip hop fans. Listening to a hip hop album once or twice a year, Eminem is shit to them. For me, like I said, I agree with it. I liked it. It was as far as the structure, the sequence, it was a nice album. Now would I ride down the street bumping the shit? Probably not. But as far as lyrics and flows, he's off the chain. Now I will say weaknesses with shit like the choruses, his hooks were kind of off.
All the choruses was the same. It was all singing on the chorus. It's like 9 to 10 songs of the same type.
That shit was garbage, and the beats could have been stronger.
But there's one thing also too that I get annoyed with Eminem. He always have like those, I don't know, those type of songs, rock type of rap songs. We got the white chick in the background singing all the time. I get annoyed with those. He do too many of those.
Well, that's because Rick Rubin was executive producing on the album too, so that's probably a lot of his influence with the rock influence stuff, the rock beats and stuff like that.
But even from previous albums that he done, is Rick Rubin? It's just because I've heard stuff like that before, and there's always got that rock song. You got the chick in the background singing. I don't like those type of songs.
That's what white people buy though.
Yeah, but then that's what he caters to. You know what I'm saying? So. I mean, it's for them, you know, but...
First, I rated the album 3.5. 3.5.
Don't look at me, because you gave it a 3.
I mean, my thing is, I look at it like Eminem is pretty much like he's the illest rapper ever that I didn't care about.
Okay. Yeah.
Like lyrically, you can't question what he does, his ability, and like I was listening to it, and I was like, his rhyme cadences are crazy, the melodies and everything he can do with that. But like for me, I need a little bit more substance. I'm like top 3 songs. I like Rap God, and then there's the song he did dedicated to his mom. I'm like, oh, he's actually rapping about something that means something. Wow. So I like that song. And then it was like one of the last songs on the deluxe version called like Wicked Ways, and he's like rapping over like some trap beat. Like, oh, alright, that's different. So I mean, I think for me it's like I just feel like I'm not gonna go back. It's good stuff to maybe listen to while you're in the gym because you don't really just anger and aggression, but it's like it's nothing like substantial. I mean, and he was talking a lot on this album, at least 2 or 3 songs talking about I'm top 5, I'm top this, and I'm like, no.
That's because everybody keeps saying that though.
I'm like, you're
telling me
you're not top 5. I'm like, lyrically, I mean, if rap was still about just battling, maybe. But I mean, I just need something more. I need more substance. I mean, you know what I'm saying? I don't need the extreme. You don't have to be like super duper conscious. But like, literally, you could have cut out 60% of the album and got the same feel because there's so many songs that pretty much it was just saying like I can only listen to so much meaningless rap.
Right.
I ain't saying he gotta be Mother Teresa, but I don't need a whole bunch of like. It's just a bunch of like after a while yada yada yada.
Yeah, it is.
But I will say top 5 right now. I mean, right now he is top 5. I mean, sales, he's selling.
You get sales.
But across the board, he got lyrics, so you can't say he ain't rapping. He got flows, so you can't say he ain't flowing. And top it all off, he sells. So I mean, so shit. Who else?
I can't say Ty. I would never put him in my top 5. I don't.
I mean, that's for my personal no.
Yeah.
But I mean, as far as the hip hop landscape right now, I'm not gonna sit here and hate dog and say he ain't top 5 because I don't like his shit. Well, I might not like Kobe Bryant, Bryant's style or whatever.
That's a whole other conversation.
See, but when I hear top 5, I'm thinking he's not talking about now. He's talking about ever.
Oh well, yeah.
He's talking about ever. He ain't talking. I mean, right now he says it also on this album. Pretty much, he says I'm better than everybody out right now. So he's talking about top 5 of all time, and I'm like, no.
Well, you got the right to feel that way, but he ain't.
Yeah, and I mean,
maybe top 15.
I admire his confidence, but I'm just like, you know, it's like there's only. I mean, when you hit a certain age, life should change for you, and I'm like, if you still want to be that character, fine, because it does work.
First impression, my first listen. First thing I did after bumping the album was I Googled the rates for psychiatrists and shit like this nigga owe me some money. You know what I'm saying? I mean, dog, I'm not finna listen to you whining about your mama and shit and your girl and all, you know what I'm saying? Them motherfuckers get $500 an hour, but you owe. But, so I turned it off, did some shit, come back, I bump it again. I'm listening to Bad Guy, digging Bad Guy, I dug Rap God, Evil Twin was the shit. I actually like Brainless.
Yeah.
That shit with Kendrick though?
Nope.
That's sad. Cause that's supposed to be the song.
Dog, the hottest dude in the game right now.
That's supposed to be the song.
Kendrick, the hottest dude in the game.
Is supposed to be.
Matter of fact, when I saw the title Evil Twin, I thought that was gonna be him and Kendrick going back and forth. They love her bitches though. You know what I mean?
Right. It's some corny ass
right.
Song, like,
man, they sound like a 3 Doors Down beat or something. Who the hell? You know what I'm saying? That's some straight pop shit that they had on the track. That I wasn't feeling. But the negatives aside, the lyrics, man, dude, this man is on some flying with Linda's Cirque du Soleil shit with his lyrics. You know what I'm saying? It's straight acrobatics, fam. I'm like, man, come on, man. The dude, how the fuck did he do that? Not what did he say, but how the fuck did he say that? You know what I'm saying? In the track, you know, to the beat on the track. And I compared that shit, man. Well, if he on that acrobatic circus shit, man, these niggas is out here on some Noonies on the pissy mattress in the alley type shit. They both. You know what I'm saying? They ain't, man, it was like, dog, it was so crazy, man. I was telling my guy, I was like, dog,
holy shit.
motherfuckers need to, like, listen to this album. If you a rapper, and you listen to this album, if your response ain't to throw your rhyme book in the garbage and go write the coldest shit you ever wrote, then you on some bullshit.
Fuck him in the game.
You right. You what you doing, dog? You gotta respond to this. I'm standing here like, okay, man. You just heard what the white boy said. What you got?
You got niggas like 2 Chainz.
You got
niggas like that.
That's your response, dog? What this motherfucker just did? This motherfucker had a 16-bar verse with like 2,000 words in it.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
So, I gave the album, I gave it a 4.
You see what I'm saying?
Peep game, though. I'm gonna tie the shit up. Cause you know I don't fuck with him. You know I don't fuck with him. I'm racist motherfucker, I don't fuck with him. You know what I'm saying? I ain't really like it. Personally, dog, he remind me of the shortcomings of my brothers in the rap game. You know what I'm saying? And that's really all that shit is. Like, y'all let this cat come in, cause he practices craft. He makes sure he the best. He said on the one damn song that he go back and listen to your albums to make sure he can keep up with you. You know what I'm saying? So you hear what this dude is doing, and then you come with that bullshit. Time for it. You know what I'm saying? And this bullshit that Cass is coming out with. I had to, man, it pisses me off. You know what I'm saying? So I'm not a fan of dude at all, but I gotta give a motherfucker the props where his props deserve, man. Can't nobody write a more complicated verse than this cat.
Hey, maybe
right
Kendrick
now.
Lamar.
Maybe Kendrick is,
but Kendrick I can think of right now.
With the Eminem Kendrick collaboration song, just real quick. Like I said, I felt like he boxed him in.
Right.
I felt like it was a safety net. You got the hottest dude in the game that is known for killing everybody at this point. Everybody expecting it. Y'all two on the track and y'all talking about love. Come on, dog. Like everybody was waiting to hear this dude go off. Everybody waiting to hear him go off.
You hear Eminem and Kendrick doing a song together. You like, this shit finna go down.
He boxed him in. He boxed him in. And then even when you listen to that, Kendrick is flipping on that. And it's like, damn, when you listen to them, it's like, damn, they doing this same thing. So I'm like, ooh, they should have been going off on some hip-hop shit. So we could have really been able to give it a fair review.
I think Eminem know that that's the dude right now. That's the next dude to dominate as far as
he said even that they label ain't.
They're asking me to eliminate some of the women hate, but if you take into consideration the bitter hatred I had, then you may be a little patient and more sympathetic to the situation and understand the discrimination.